and welcome. Well, we're thinking about colours again, liveries of British Railways with the passenger express locomotive Brunswick green. Got some steam legends lined up for you today. British Railways was formed in 1948 and initially they painted their express passenger locomotives in a shade called Experimental Express Blue. Well, that's another video coming up later. They didn't like the Express Blue because they said it faded. Anyway, they changed to the green called Brunswick green, which really was the same colour as the Great Western Railway green. At least it was very difficult to tell the difference. Now to start with, we have, if I can just focus on the tender, this is what we call the early livery, where we have the lion astride a wheel, known as the cycling lion. That lasted until the mid-50s. So the three locos over on this side are all from the LMS. So we've the Jubilee, the Patriot, and that monster at the back there is a Princess Coronation Pacific. That's Duchess of Rutland. Over on this side, some more monsters. We've got the King, the Castle, and Mallard. Well, the King and the Castle, of course, came from the Western Railway, and it's difficult, when you see this King, it's difficult not to imagine it's in the Great Western livery. The only thing, it has the newer British Railways crest, coat of arms, some would like to think it is, and that's called the Ferret and Dartboard. Well, these are all Hornby models, except for the Jubilee, which is a Bachmann. And if we get close in, the detail on the lining is really very well done. The only one where it's a bit naff is Mallard, but that's quite an old model. That, in fact, a very old model. Well, I don't have any diesels in the so-called Brunswick green, so it's all steam today. The diesels were latterly given a two-tone green, with, I think the other shade was called Sherwood Forest green. Maybe one day, when I win the lottery, I get a couple of diesels in that livery. But it's steam trains today, so let's get moving. coaches first appeared in 1951, and they were all painted into the crimson and cream livery, which was going to be the corporate livery of British Railways. In the mid-50s, there was a change in the management structure, which allowed a bit more regional freedom, and so some of the companies started to repaint their Mark 1s back into their old colours, which the Great Western did. So that explains why these Mark 1s appear in the chocolate and cream livery.